Hello and welcome to another episode in the Megabase of Chaos. My name is Crunchy Cat and we are going to fix this base and make it better. Look at all these lovely trains and what we've built here. Look at this. 6 rocket silos. Now the idea was to try and get them to launch all at the same time. That's more tricky than this. That was difficult. We didn't get that. We could probably still do it, but if we put more time into it, but maybe later. What I want to do right now is to get enough resources here to get the rockets launching and have some good times. So this train here only leaves when its cargo is over 10k science packs, and then it goes to Central Station 1, drops off, and then it goes to Central Satellite, which is just nearby Central Station, and it picks up 5 satellites, which equals, I think each rocket produces 2k space science packs. Yeah, it's getting very mathematical. I need to work this out. So, and then here we have the train. We only have this train operating. I was thinking we had 6 trains coming in, but we haven't got the production coming up. And this train brings in rocket logistics, which we've got here, which we have too much of at the moment, so that's not being used, and low density modules. And then the robots fly them over here, put them in here, and as we can see, low density structure, not low density modules. My apologies for that. Blatant error. And we have 100 fuel in, and we have, maybe we should have 100 logistics here, because it is, I think it's 10. I think each rocket. No, I think it's 1,000. And also that would alleviate, if we had 100, it would alleviate pressure at the railhead. So we cascade it, and obviously, when we get to 100, we don't need any more. This means we will go round and we will change them all to 100. And then we probably have to go round and change low density structures when that comes up. The idea is to launch these rockets as fast as possible. That's my current goal. It's rockets. It's not space. It's not science packs. I know some people measure success on the amount of space science packs they produce per minute, which is a valid metric, nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to do it by doing rockets. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Rocket City Central, which is, now this is the main, this is the station that covers the main area of production. And what we're going to do, and I'll just zoom out on the map so you can see the map, and you can see why I call this the Megabase of Chaos, because we basically, my thinking was, let's just push out as far as we can go and see what we get up to. And this is what's happened. So here we are at Station 1, and we've just come from... Oh no, there's an attack going on. Okay, we've got to go back because these... Oh yeah, okay, so... And we've got to send this train back as well. I can't reach it. Where? Right. Okay, so there's a bit of... We've got... This is the main goods train that is going, but we need to go back as well, so... Because we've got an attack. And I think I did improve the defenses around Rocket City, because Security is a big issue at the moment. And I've been concentrating too much on production. Now here you can see the signaling is all in place to stop any crashes. This base actually mirrors a typical town more than most other bases you see on YouTube, or the mega bases, where they're just they find the perfect system and then they just copy and replace it until it looks like bathroom tiling. Whereas this base is more higgledy-piggledy. Oh, excuse me, it's early in the morning. Higgledy-piggledy, and where's my? I've got a tank somewhere here. There it is. Let's go check the walls. It's more organic. So the idea of it, and also what I wanted to do was, another goal was just mine all the ores so that I could build on the ores, because I don't like building on the ores on this, like here. See on copper, I prefer to yeah. Well, look, we had an attack. We need no. The brakes. I never get the brakes right on this tank. It's very. The car is tricky as well. It goes really fast, but it brakes well. Oh my! Oh yeah, of course. The flamethrower. Oh wait a minute. It's not connected. See, look at that. Let's connect it twice. I don't know if it. No, it didn't get destroyed. I don't think I connected it. We have 2 flamethrowers there. Okay, I think we're okay there. I'm not too happy about these pylons, but the biters are pretty stupid. They tend to attack in a certain. Oh, it's not connected. I think it must be getting. Oh, wait a minute! Look, there's someone. There's a biter. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on here. Right, what weapon are we on? I think we're on flame. No, we're on explosive shell. Let's switch to flamethrower. Oh, there he is. You can't even keep up. Let's switch to machine gun. There we go. You can't keep up with the. How close can we get before he? Actually, let's take a screenshot. No, he doesn't look. Even if I go right behind him, he doesn't do anything. What about if I bash into him? Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, there's that. Save some ammo. Okay, that's the alert gone off. So here we need to. We really need to put some defences in, don't we? Okay. Oh, we got puny wars, but we were about to do what we were going to do today was to build. Oops. Yeah, this is not. Oh, what did I just? Did I? Okay. This is not terribly. Right, we're out of walls. I was going to build some blue, and that was only one. One biter, so I'm gonna kind of just leave that for the minute. I've got bigger things to do. The defences. It's just stray biters coming in. Let's go back to the rocket base. Slow down properly. Now, okay, that train didn't come back. I wonder if it's waking up Rocket Central. Yeah, he's on okay. And why are these guys bringing more? Oh, they're bringing more walls. Excellent. So I find doing. I used to really enjoy combat, but now I find it quite boring. What I need to do is to build a defensive line, because this is going to continue to happen. But I'll deal with it when it comes. I'm more interested in getting these blue circuits. Oh, it's the big one. Okay, well. He's going to take a while to unload, so I'll head off. There we go. We can have a look at. Somebody wanted to do a base tour, and I'm really interested in that. The problem is, the base is a bit big, and yeah. It's going to take a long time. I know. I think you can go in creative mode and then go flying around the place, but I think that's cheating. I think if you're going to do a base tour, right? I'm just going to pour myself a bit more coffee. There we go, a nice strong one. And actually, I think what we'll do, yeah, because he's just going to get in the way there, isn't he? I am going to. Because I've always, I always planned on doing this, is to put in like a siding. So this will be, and this is where there's no pick up or dropping off siding yet. It's just for the train to go to wait out. Yeah, it's to park the train basically. Excuse me. And look at this beautiful signalling operation here. He goes down and then he comes in. I really like watching the trains. As a kid, I had model trains. I kind of, as an adult, I actually. Oh, for fun! No! No! Why did you do that? I thought I was on the train. No, because I just built the train station. Didn't? Oh, you idiot! I hate getting run over by trains. That's the only way I die now. And the train. I should check out the death statistics. Look at these robots going. Let's take a screenshot of all that. Look at this. This is great. Let's go in the center. There we go. Screenshot time. There you go. New thumbnail. Let's go bot crazy. I like the bots. Most people do belts. Now, this is tricky because why are you guys all waiting? Oh, okay, that shouldn't happen. This is bad. The reason why why has that happened? Oh, I know why it's happened. Right, I need to pick up my dead corpse. Where is my corpse? Yeah, there he is. Right, now we've got my dead corpse. I need to put in. The reason why that stopped is because there is not a proper signal here. So that needed to be there so that this became isolated. Because you can only isolate it when you've got one. So there's 3 inputs here. 1, 2, 3. You've got to isolate all 3 inputs, all 3 rails, so that changes colour and that's isolated then. And then this here, you see this is all yellow? I mean, this is if you don't know about trains signalling. That's one block. And no other train can enter this block until this train leaves. And what had happened was, because that wasn't there, It's kind of like water. It's flowing into this area, and these trains were being told there's another train in this block, which ended here and sort of started there. So what I did, I put what's it called? Yeah, chain signal. That's it. A chain signal in, and that replicated that signal down to here, which meant that this train could not go past that signal, which meant that this block here was free because there was no train in it. The train was here in this block as a separate block. That's basically the methodology of how the signals work. It's in blocks. You don't necessarily think of it as tracks, but blocks where only one train can be at a time. And once you figure that out, so now that all those lights changed red because a train had entered the block, and what I've done, and you can kind of, there's a certain art to this as well. I quite like it. So that signal there, that's the main signal, and then these are chain signals. So these make the block flow down to here. So it basically is saying this and these little bits here are all one block. And if there's any train in this block, you cannot enter, and all the lights go red. But once that train is left, you can enter and all the lights go green. There you go. That's Factorio train signaling 101. And once you understand that concept, you have to understand the concept, I think, before you can actually, because what happens is you can watch one tutorial that shows you junction, and yeah, you just put the signals here, and you just replicate what the junction is doing. But then you create another junction that is completely different to the junction you've just seen, and you've no idea where to put the signals. But if you know how the signals work, it's easier for you to develop your own system. Now this one's blue. This is blue because it's telling the train that it can go left or it can go right. And that was red and that was green. And so it couldn't go right because it was red, couldn't go left because it was red. So it had to go right, straight on, because it was green. But the blue said that there's a choice. Yeah. And this is flashing because it's not connected. Well, that's interesting, because that signal there cascades, but I have signals here as well. Yeah, that's interesting. Why? These are flashing. That means they're not operable. Let me just, yeah. I mean, they're not working. They're not connected. So a train will come in and not be. But I don't want to get rid of them because I want the train. Well, no, because I stopped that. I stopped wanting the train to stop here. I think, yeah, they can go because I wanted the train to wait here so that this kept clear. So this, no train, if there's a train in here, it means that nothing can enter that. And these trains are from this signal here, that. So yeah, he can come in and then that goes blue. But obviously if this train is going that way, it goes red and it will stop. But the only trains that go this way are trains coming down this line. So, and that is where those trains stop. Yeah, I know. It's very, actually that is wrong. And it gets complicated when you have complex rail systems. That should be there, and this should be here. So then that train will stop if there's a train in the next block, but that's where it will stop because the chain signal. So now it's red because there was a train, and actually here it's also connected here as well. So that chain. So if we see another train coming in, we can see that. So that's where it gets complex. But once you understand the fundamentals of the train and the chain signals create a block, and when that block is activated by a train being in it, the train signal and the chain signals go to red. And I'm still not quite, this is the last bit of understanding that I need, the relationship between the train signals and the chain signals. I'm not, but it's working. What I'm doing is, apart from that, what happened then, well, that was because of that. Usually this works well, and I'm hoping that change. But you see, when it gets busy, that's what you've got to be planning for when the worst thing happens, which is all these trains being filled, and then trains coming in that way, trains coming in that way. Can these trains leave even if there's a huge amount of trains? Okay, so I didn't mean to go into a train tutorial, but it was quite interesting. And here we've got a similar thing. We have a green electronics train that's going along here. It's going up there, and then it's coming back down here, and it was blocking the oil trains getting in. But now that's not a problem because I put this little siding in, which looks terrible. But you have to... No, actually, you don't have to. That could be improved. I mean, a lot of times... Well, I fix something, and if it's fixed, I'm moving on to the next thing, even though, like, that looks terrible. And so I'll just give you an example. I think I can change that. No, it can't. Well, it could go there. I'm just going to wiggle it. So if that's the slightest bit of there. So it could, that's the most it can go down by. But the problem is then, when it goes back in, there's not enough curve in the track to go back in. So it can only go back in there, and we don't want that. Yeah, trains, I could do a 7-hour video on trains, and I'm not going to just yet. Maybe in the future, who knows? Okay, back to bloody blue. The reason why we want to create blue, actually, I said that, and look at this. We have blue is because this was not correct. This was not being created, but we have blue now because we increased plastic, we increased green, we built a new... where did we build it? Here. Oh, you mother! I've just seen a problem with an attack. Let me just show you. Look. So again, security is something that I need to put some effort into, and not just wing it. And you're getting a bit of a tour of... We need to go down here. We're getting a bit of the tour of the base. I need to have a tank in this area, I think. Well, I need to... The thing is, once you build up your structures, you lay... the biters stop spawning. And one of the reasons I put concrete down is because it seems to stop the biters spawning. But I need to get confirmation on that. Okay, so let's switch to machine gun. Well, we haven't got a machine gun, have we? We've got... Which means things are going to burn. We've got one down here? No. Should carry some. Oh, we do. Do we carry any gun turrets? We do. We need ammo though. Right. Okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do then. Because we do have iron. What we're going to do? We're going to do. No, because it's kind of ruins it doing this, but it may be necessary. I don't want to put lasers down. I'm getting bored of lasers. So if we put... Now, where did they come? They probably came from this area. You know, if they did come from that area, why didn't they... I always wondered why biters attacked the way they do. They attacked around here, didn't they? Well, why don't they attack the edge? Why do they go to the centre? Okay. So this is kind of boring, but I guess it needs to be done. And there we go. We should be doing red ammo. I'll tell you what, we'll do red ammo. And we'll do, we put this up to 2k because the gun will very quickly run out. I'll tell you what we can do. Because electricity is peaking at the moment. So doing this let's copy that and put that in the blueprint. There we go. Oh, oops. It's supposed to be Control C. Sorry, guys. Right, so there we go. We can put in. And we need a roboport to make sure everything. And we kind of need a few roboports anyway. So now I will go and make some ammo. I think here is probably the best place. I'm probably not going to use this space. Oops, so let's get a decent inserter in there. And we're going to get a fast... Oh, where did it go? Right, that's one. And then we use a blue inserter. I need to look at the numbers of insert... The maths. I try not to get too number based on everything because it takes the fun out. It makes it more like work. And we need a roboport, but this roboport can go up here. It was still because the vertical of the roboport is no they've changed. Okay, no, it's a square now. It used to be, because I've been playing this game since the game started, and a lot of my knowledge, because I took a big break, is based on the old game. And they changed a lot of things. And even though I've been playing this game for probably an average, probably about 80 hours, I've probably put about 80 hours in on the new, I still don't know everything. And red is steel, isn't it? Yeah, steel and copper. We could probably get by with, and we're not going to put any speed into there. Okay, I think that's good enough. And then I think we need to, right, we're going to do the beauty of doing, but the problem is, again, roboports. So we need to drop a roboport in here. Oh, cannot reach. There we go. There you go, you're connected there. And they're going to fill up. But we've also got a problem of energy. So we should really add a pylon to that build. Where did we put it? Where did it go? It went there. Why did it go there? Right click, delete. Oh no, it's a wall. Oh, because it popped up in here, this is why. No, that's the laser. So that's the laser. It didn't save. Strange. No, it's there. Right click, delete. Right click, delete. Yes, that was when it said blueprint can go. Right, this is power. Power and furnace. And beacon. This is refinery. This is rail. It's miscellaneous. There's a belt. Belt can go. Well, it's not. Yeah, this. I'm going to do all that. Now, some of these are old, and I've kept them. So now I can't remember which is the best. The best one. But I like to keep the older ones in case the new ones don't work out. Okay, we'll do that later. We're on defense. We're on security mode now. We're not concentrating on the blue because there seem to be enough blue there anyway. But it will go probably down again. Right. Now we don't need complete coverage. We just need enough so that. Yeah, you see, this is the old one. If we do that, there we go. We add it. Although it's not connecting. If we put another one in, just a bit right. Why is that not? That one's not. Okay, so there we go. Beefy defense. Those bullets will eventually fill up, and we can rest easy in our beds because we have an automated defense system. Yeah, they've not attacked this coal for some reason. I will just put these in here just as a precaution. Although I don't think. Okay. Right, so I'm going to take the green train. So this we built in the previous, I think not last one, but the one before. Or was it the last one? I can't remember. We built, and I think we built this over 2 episodes. All this is new. So we've got the miners, and then we've got furnaces, and then we've got copper, and then here we've got iron. We've got the miners, we've got the furnaces, and we've got iron plate coming into the green production area, where it then loads onto the train, and that's the green production. Again, I don't think this is as neat and tidy as a lot of other people do. There are other players who are very good at making everything very efficient, and if that's your thing, then you probably need to follow them. Although you can follow me to find out what not to do. You can watch my videos as a, as a base point. And then we've got also oil, and extra oil because oil is pretty much sorted. And we won't need oil until we really ramp things up with the other resources. Let's go now. And that's what happens. All the resources are in balance, and so if you have more copper than iron, well then the production doesn't go up because you need a ratio of copper to iron, which I'm not sure what it is, because with green you need more copper than you need. I think it's 3 to 1 with green, but then with other things it's iron, so it's all a balance. It makes the game interesting. So if we go look, well, where we're going, right, if we go look at blue is now sorted. We don't have enough plastic right now. We don't have enough plastic because these things, why is that? Well, that's not, I must have somehow removed a roboport and that was stopping. But this coal, there's enough coal in there, so oh my god, why is that gone? So that whole thing, but this is not receiving any coal. Now the coal train, not John Coltrane, we put a new coal train in here. Why is he not moving? He's full. He might have one little iron, and we tried to, because this is a bit of a mixed belt here. There's a bit of blue there, but I put in a system that I felt would stop. So what we need to do is put in another. Yes, look at that. See, that's the thing. You deliver, what is this, like 8,000 coal? Is this 8,000 coal in each? And then one iron. And because the iron could never fill up, the train doesn't move. So perhaps the easiest way is to... So the system I built to stop this iron coming in, well, actually it may reduce itself now, because iron is here. So if we get rid of that one, we have less iron coming in. We'll have a bit of iron coming in, but maybe that was too much for the system to deal with. The system was, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 making iron plate, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 making steel, and then steel, because steel uses a lot of iron plate. How much does it use? Let me just tell you. Steel uses, I think, is it 6? It takes 5 iron plate to make 1 steel, so that reduces the amount of iron plate that we're putting into the system. See, look, it got through. So why did it get through? That goes onto the belt there. It's not grabbing it. It's not grabbing the iron. Well, now there isn't any because I've stopped those mines there. That's too much. So we're going to have to remove the iron. Manually, which is a pain. So yeah, that was and then of course, because another one did pop up. But look, he's grabbing the iron. Look, iron is being produced, but then the iron is being grabbed, turned into metal. There should be enough capacity, and because this is a belt, it won't fill up. Well, it does fill up, but the belt is taking it to another box that then takes it to be made into steel. And because it's 5 to 1, so it's we would need 5 times the amount of steel to fill this up, and that would mean a lot of. But then the steel is being moved by a robot to these requester chests, actually, and these requester chests. So the steel, I'm not sure why This is broken down. Okay, let's do a test. Let's do a test. We'll put on, because this is and this is, you know, dealing with mixed belts or mixed mining areas. It is a problem that you need to. Sorry, that creaking is not my knees; it's the rocking chair. Because I'm an old man. I'm very old. Right, see there, that's the plan. And you can see the capacity. So as those first ones fill up, the second ones will take the... I guess if it fills up too much... And then it takes it to the steel. And then the steel goes in the buffer. And then the bot flies the buffer to the train station. Puts it on a train. And then eventually that train will leave. When that train is full, that train will leave and go and take its full cargo. And even then you've got this spare capacity here. So you've basically got 1, 2, 3, 4 chests in between. So the breakdown must have happened because there's not enough iron furnaces. There's too much iron. Look how much iron's coming in. I mean, that is all iron actually on that last miner. So maybe that's the issue. But as I'm looking at this, I can manage. So let's do an experiment. Because this is always a fun thing to do. If we add those other two, oh no, it can't because I've done it wrong. Right, but we've added one, and we can see now the first furnaces are working. Right, now here comes the more dense iron, which of course is alleviated because so much coal is coming in. There are other safeguards you can put in. So you could put in pickers that only pick up a certain type of thing, but that increases your electricity load quite a lot. So look, those last two furnaces here, they tend not to get hit. And even if they got past those, there's these two to get past. So there's 4 more. So I don't know. To me, that looks doable. And we're getting a nice little trickle of steel into the base. You see, the problem would be is if the electricity went down, or the electricity, there was a brownout, and the inserters slowed down. See, look there. There's a bit of a spurt of iron. But it only goes to the 3rd, and there's 5. Oh, that was, yeah, just that little run of... But even then, I'm watching it. So if that's the case, if there's a power issue, then the belts would continue. Actually, no, the belts would stop because... But maybe some would get by if the inserters were going slower. But then the belts would go slower because less coal is being put onto the train, and so I don't know. This is quite fascinating. I'm quite fascinated by just watching this. I don't know if you are, but just seeing if that iron gets past. I'm going to let that run to see if in the future... how did we get in? Yeah, we got in with the coal. I'll take the coal train in again, because it may be that... No, I don't think the coal filled up. But oh! One got through! How did that get through? I didn't even see it. But maybe it was an old one. Now we're getting dark, so let's put some lights in. Yeah, I mean the easiest thing is probably just get. We don't need the iron. We need the coal. And that mine there was pretty much. It's only a bit of coal. So yeah, to save the hassle. Okay, I think that's because. Yeah, you go. It's still producing a bit of iron. So it bunches there, doesn't it? And this is because it's bunching because the coal train is not there. Oh, that's still going along. But this isn't. Yeah, so you get this concentrated bunch now. Let's see what happens to this concentrated bunch. Does that get through? It's like rushing the doors at a club, hoping that at least one of you gets it. No. That is catching everything. You know, as more coal goes in, the belt goes faster, which gives the furnace pickers more work to do. But because we got rid of that last mine that was pretty much all iron. Oh look, look at this. We got a load coming in now on the other side. Is that going to? And the other thing is, do my viewers actually want to watch this? Because I was starting to read more about YouTube, and you know, you got to make your videos for the viewers if you want subscriptions and views and stuff. And so the question is, do my viewers want to watch this? So I'm thinking that occasionally, on a rare Black Swan event, there is going to be too much iron on that belt for those furnaces to cope with. And in that event, let's put in a fail-safe. This is the fail-safe. We pick, like I said, there's... So what we do, we get rid of this picker here. No, we don't. We get rid. We put down a picker that only operates when there is coal. Oh no, idiot. Iron. Duh. And then we need a whole Robotron for that to work, but maybe having another Robotron makes things. I think I've got to get a new chair. What do you think? Do you not like the rocking chair? So that's the fail-safe. I'm thinking let's double the fail-safe because it's fairly cheap to double it, and the result will be on that rare occasion where maybe that could probably take 4 or 5 or 6 iron coming in a row, and then any iron that is grabbed. Actually, there isn't. Here we go. So what we do, we build, if there's too much iron, we put a requester here for iron. Now hopefully we're not going to get any action. Oh, we are. Where's that action coming from? That action's coming from here. Oh, okay. Now these, yeah, we can, because this is an old setup, we can just hoover up or vacuum up. Hoover is in Britain, we always use. Oh, that's, yeah. They're waiting for some reason. Anyway. And then we'll go in there and turn it into iron. And iron will be... We probably need a few more bots. What do you think? Yeah, more bots. Actually, saying that, with these... No, they're not full up at all, so that wouldn't have been a problem. So here... we don't know if that's picking up iron or not because the bots are taking them. So I think this system works. Okay, and the coal is coming in quite good, so that plastic, we'll take this next coal train. That plastic now should be rolling in to build those low density structures. Oh, we can get off. Let's just wait till it stops. I just got to remember that we stopped. Oh, look at this. Okay. Oh my god. So this shouldn't be happening. Duh. Is this an anomaly or is this because we... Yeah, I connected that belt. That's why that belt isn't connected, because that's where the plastic goes. So it should be going... Yeah, the coal should be going here. No, it's bots, isn't it? It's bots that... And maybe there's not enough bots. Why is that? That doesn't need to be there. That's taken out. Right. So let's flush the coal out of the system. Oh, we've got... Actually, that's a requester chest. That's not going to... Let's just stick. In fact, yeah, that's putting coal back on. No, wrong way. There we go. Right, there we go. Solve that little production issue, I think. And this is now running well. So the way to do it is this, isn't it? And I think maybe my intention was to do it this way in the first place. Yeah. What we always need a few slow pickers. Now the slow picker can just slowly put any coal in there. Actually, what we could do, we could even be cheeky and put a burner, because we've got lots of coal, so it's not using electricity anyway. There we go. And then any coal that is needed elsewhere, it can take it. I mean, the thing is, this system is kind of stupid, isn't it? Because these don't need to be requesters. These can just be chests. Actually, no, that one needed to be a requester, because it's not got the belt. So copy that, paste it on there. Oh. So copy that, paste it there. Yeah. No, it's the wrong one. It's this one. We will get things right eventually. That one. And that's a steel chest. There we go. Because the requester is only bringing coal here, and we can turn... Yeah, that's at max. It puts the coal on there, and then so it saves some bot time. But then we slowly fill up. We have a buffer here, just so that we get... But then we still have a... Yeah. No, that doesn't do anything, does it? The only thing it will do is help out this. So this is the same thing. Yeah, they just put that onto a belt. And this is a request. You're right. So the difference is, this is where things were getting confusing. Plastic goes out on a belt here, but it goes out on buffer chests here. We changed the... Which of course increases the... We have loads of bots, but maybe we don't have enough. I think we need to put in another row of roboports here, because Actually, we're out of robopods. Because... yeah, the limitation of robots is not the robots themselves, because we have like huge amounts of... how do we know where the robots are? The robots, I think if we click on that, does it say... yeah, if we hover over that, we can see we've got 121,000 robots, which is probably enough. And they are actually needed to build... or are they? No, I don't think they are. And each robot recharge is 1 megawatt. So the maximum consumption is 4 megawatts. So they do use a lot. And if we look at the electricity for roboports, it is 353 or 350 megawatts. That's quite high. Okay, I'm going to leave that now. We didn't get to do the blue, but it looks like we don't need to, because now we have enough plastic in the system. All the blue production has been soaked up. We have low density structures been going off here, but we need more copper coming in, it looks like. Is that... yeah, copper is being requested, but there's not enough in the system. Here it comes. If that's the case, I'm going to boost that, because it looks like we need a... and then obviously the copper's going in there. Yeah, so this is... and then the train... here we go, here's the train for low density structures filling up nicely. Okay, and we'll go and check that, see how that's having an effect on the rocket city. So I'm gonna finish here, and hope you guys have a good time, and hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, bye.